Let's see if I can go through the back. Oh, I see. This is just open. Alright. Yeah, I can definitely go back there. But first, we're gonna save game. And we're gonna attempt this legendary challenge again. Oh, we can't.
On the floor, like a dog for its master.
Darn. Attempt. I cannot become huge. There's nothing here to examine.
It's dark.
Oh, right, the flashlight.
If you hold it in your hand.
Fair point, yes, totally obvious. Flashlights go in hand?
Yes, you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use them.
That makes so much sense.
Now let's get to it.
Okay. It's a fair point and well made. Tools, crowbar. Yeah, flashlight. Okay, sure, I'll take that combo. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. It's another bird. I'm gonna get that bird. That bird has wronged me and my family. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. Naked mannequin torso, strange yellow color. Take the money. Yes. Now we have enough for the book. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Take more money. Slipstream, printed on the laminated top layer. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Take, ooh, what is this? Production schedule.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by and seeing some of this game. Yeah. I'll see you some other time, maybe on one of your streams. Right? I think you're also a miniature painter, I believe, right? I think I followed you a while back. I'll have to tune in a little bit. Yeah, but thanks for stopping by. Turn on the machine. Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna do that.
Like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
All right, we're going to... Let's press play or press print? Look inside.
It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Press play.
Nothing happened. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Press play again.
Nothing happens. Something's missing.
Okay.
It's like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology.
That's for sure.
It's louder, slowly filling
It's
up
slimy
the
space aliens.
until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident? Are you a machine or are you alive? Machine. Okay, we're going that.
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
My partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. Okay, but where are you? How do you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident.
Why did you come with him?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
You have any more information?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says. Any other questions?
Okay. What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Oh, right. Thanks for the the glowing thing I put inside.
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
This is the police. Please open this thing. I don't know the password. A password. I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
No. Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder, Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Let's press print.
Nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Let's go. Oh, alright.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient.
What am I looking at?
It seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. sparse, and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here. Oh, this must be an elaborate piece of art. Of course, the anatomy of the curse. Mm-hmm.
The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. Looks like a surveillance program. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
It's a game, then who's playing? Oh wait, who's the game master?
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
It's a game, then who's
Whoever
playing?
decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara.
My god. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Mm-hmm. Cost of air with alone must have been huge. Or why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
What else?
It's just lines on marble, an echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Okay.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Look at the drawing.
Live, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin. And even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
This is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist.
Oh, wow.
The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Wow, the elves have been thinking some weird things.
The Haldor, the Tuorg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin. Green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Why would anyone do that? Who are they? Are they real? I have so many questions. Whisper, one of them is... well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins. Are they real?
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Why would they do
Some
this?
people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Okay, let's find out.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too. Just look at those details. So much effort.
Inspect the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Look at the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal.
More brutal, you say?
So much pain. Back pain, neck carpal tunnel, chest pain. No gym membership can make up for working in this manner.
What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Let's put the
Handwriting
notes.
is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passing what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise."
Okay. I suspect. Scribble customer. Develop. Okay. I suspect that one of those is the password.
What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Someone tried to exercise the curse using technology. It looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? It's the curse.
No, that's not it. I think
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Wow. How are they planning to do that?
Calling stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller calling stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked. Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
It was a role-playing game.
Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the We World board game, with heat death thrown in.
What do you think happened?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
It's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
They were insane if they thought they could do this. It was just to play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. The curse got them. I see no other explanation. Yes, that's what we're doing. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Oh. Well, I like that, but I'm going to say the curse got him.
ah, yes, the doom of bad business practices. Okay, let's keep moving.
Yeah, but when am I going to unlock the thought of, it was the ghosts all along. I have a feeling one of those phrases is the password. Just don't know if I can use that yet. Just want to check out here first. Oh, okay. Take the money.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Smear your hands with coal or kick it with your foot. Kick
A
it.
hollow ring goes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Okay. We healed a health and then lost a health. Smear your hands with
A
coal.
lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid. Still, it's good to have this dirt on you. Real men wear coal for makeup.
Okay. Look in the
It's
furnace.
dark and grimy here. In the darkness, you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs, the echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
I hear the murderer of the hangman talking. I'm not sure. I think I can hear someone upstairs. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity.
Wait, really? Take your head out of the chimney, please.
Oh no. It's not safe. Those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. Pleasant says it lives in a chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Then what was the chatter you heard?
Hello.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then, and it's a woman, of course. The malicious entities are...
Oh no. This is the police who's there. I summon the ghost of the doomed commercial entity area. Now be gone, vile succubus. Hello, are you there? Speak to me. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Ooh. Okay. Walls collapse. It's inaccessible. Ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. What about this? This big bear.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore.
Oh. What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Alright, we're gonna open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a refrigerator. It's a fridge. Look
The
inside.
shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Take the note.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
He tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore.
What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to dispose.
Mm-hmm.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
That's what's causing the businesses to fail. Electricity bills. Not that I'm gonna help with that. Ooh. There's a hidden doorway here. Okay, we'll go over there in just a moment. Frozen ice cream maker that's still running. 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping, look inoperable. Someone stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Alright. Oh, what's this?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look, there's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yep.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the
Most
rifles.
of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine woodstock, in better cosmetic order than the others. An old Bell McGrave rifle, Revolutionary era, prized for its reliability more than its accuracy. The rest are probably Bell McGraves too, just too damaged to be sure.
Okay, we'll take it.
It's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way. Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache. It
What is
means
this?
there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Okay. Alright. Well, what else do we have over here with the ice cream? Oh, there's lots of stuff. Take the money.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Okay, we'll unplug that one.
Sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
I can't get any ice cream. Oh, insane mesh tank top. Alright, well, let's unplug the ice cream maker.
Only the black cable is plugged into the breaker box. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
It's not like the red one. It's the color of immeasurable cosmos. I don't know why I plugged it in. Unplugged it, I do things without any reason. It's the immeasurable cosmos.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I can't access it. Alright, let's go on. I guess we're leaving. Alright, we gotta get back to that computer, though. Oh, we're just out here. Okay. Alright then. I guess I haven't gotten any, like, supernatural power thought bubbles yet. Could be wrong. Let's see if I have. And do I have any points to spend? I guess I can. Oh, let's see if I can, if any of these are good. Threaten people. Oh, shivers. Okay. Electrochemistry. Love and be loved by drugs. Pain threshold, endurance. Wow, so endurance is the only thing that's really low. Reaction speed, composure. What is this? Understand cop culture. Hunches and gut feelings. Alright, go for more endurance. Well, I guess we don't have... Oh, we're 10 points away. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, we don't have any more words. That's interesting. Figured out your problem, lady.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Questions about the curse.
Please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to just...
The woman before you.
Okay, wait. I guess I can't do that yet, because I need to get the other thing, but I can buy the book now.
Worn paperbacks. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
Yes, I have. It's by Conan.
Oh, yes, certainly. Another good sale.
Alright, let's see what I have blown my money on. First of all, let's get that mesh tank top on. Oh yeah, look at us. We have the rifle, okay. Interact. Okay. Interact with this. Why?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
You'll find the filament memory, off-site copy, frozen ice cream. Okay.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe it's because of the entity. What's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
It was the ginger kid.
Really? You don't have a single guess?
Oh, you mean that kid I punched?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Where's the ice cream maker?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Yep. Alright then. Let's interact with the book.
The cover of this tattered paperback
Yeah, here we go.
from Yelmdar, standing atop a pile of bloody corpses. His two Zweihanders are crossed over his massive chest in a dramatic X.
Yeah.
Veins dripping with gore.
Hell yeah.
Behind it rise the harsh, snow-capped peaks of his native Northlands. In bold red letters, the title, Hjelmdaler Man, the man from Hjelmdal, unfurls like a banner. In the foreground, a nearly nude woman lies spread in supplication, her privates strategically covered by her flowing black hair.
Yep.
These images speak of something burbling deep within you. Quick, find someone or something that needs to be gutted, beheaded, impaled on a spike.
Look at the back cover. Read the first couple of pages. Back cover.
Blurb reads, his latest adventure serves as the perfect introduction to the savage Hjelmdal saga. Meet man from Hjelmdal, his faithful blood brother, Tyribald, the noble Lord Hrothgar, and some of their most fearsome foes yet, for the Northlands, for Hjelmdal. Below, in smaller font, you see the parenthetical, adapted from Man from Hjelmdal and the Necromancer's Treasure, Man from Hjelmdal, Lord of Hrothgar, and Man from Hjelmdal, the Curse of Nacht Hera.
I'm gonna read it.
The story opens in media res. The man from Hjelmdal and his band of northern reavers are in the bowels of an ancient temple, surrounded by an army of gibbering whites, led by the deathless necromancer. One by one, the brave Northmen fall to the relentless crush of undead, only to join their number as reanimated corpses. By nightfall, only the man from Eondal and his blood brother, noble Tiribol, are left standing against the dead horde. It is an honor to die by your side, brother, Tiribol cries, as his battle axe beheads one of their reanimated comrades.
Wow, they're in trouble now, or I'm too old for this. They're in trouble now.
Tiribol, the man from Heimdall, bellows over the army of flesh and bone. Have courage for the Northlands, for Heimdall. He leaps to the mezzanine to face the black-eyed figure, and like a mad ice bear, whirling twins, Hunters, Stern, and Drang, he plows through the ranks of the deathless, surrounding the necromancer. The writer has never held a sword in their life, let alone two two-handed swords at the same time. And with deadly finesse, his twin blades scissor the necromancer's head from its body. The undead legions collapse like ragdolls as the dark magic leaves them, and the two Northmen stand alone in their cursed temple, where the bodies of their lost brothers litter the floors. A few chapters later, the man from Heimdall and Tiribol are in a completely different setting, high above an arid desert, riding a pair of griffins that always seem to appear at narratively convenient moments.
Yep.
The Northmen find themselves in the court of a powerful southern king, Lord Hrothgar. The old king beseeches the man from Heimdall to rid his kingdom of the Nachtherra, a subterranean clan of blind wizards who traded their souls for demonic powers. The man from Heimdall extracts a high price from the desperate king. He asks land for the homeless desert pygmies living exiled in the kingdom's borderlands. Hrothgar offers the hand of his eldest daughter instead, but the son of winter does not budge.
Why is he doing this? All aboard for slaughter and glory.
You skip past a section detailing an elaborate battle with Minotaurs, as well as the long and perilous journey from Hrothgar's keep to the ancient forest of Yestor, where our heroes infiltrate the Nachtherra's dire hall. In the center of the great hall stands a blood altar on which a pair of Nachtherra are disemboweling a shrieking peasant, an unholy rite that empowers the Nachtherra forbidden magic. As the vile ceremony ends, the sound of steel unsheathing draws the Nachtherra's attention to a pair of cloaked figures standing in the doorway. This is what you came for, isn't it? A climatic bloodletting where men are reduced to muscle and fury.
Heck yeah.
Swiftly, the visitors toss off their cloaks and unsheathe glimmering northern steel. It's the man from Heimdall and his valiant blood brother.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
In an instant, the Nachtherra summon a horde of gibbering orcanoids who rush our heroes. The hall fills with the clang of blades and the screams of the dying as the floor goes slick with steaming orcanoid viscera.
Orcanoids.
When the din of battle settles, only the man from Heimdall and Tiribol remain standing. Exhausted and dripping with the entrails of their foes, the two Northmen confront the foul Nachtherra. The man from Heimdall's soda-like blue eyes fill with indescribable fury. For the Northlands, he cries, rushing headlong into a desperate melee.
Yeah. Wow.
But you can't be sure, because this one ends in a cliffhanger and a footnote saying, to be continued in Heimdallaman at the gates of tomorrow. Coming soon to your local bookstore.
Level up.
Considering the sheer amount of different Heimdallaman books out there, it's very unlikely you're ever gonna find the sequel.
Oh no.
The man from Heimdall stares at you on the cover, his face fixed in grim resolve.
Put the book away. Okay, well.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, It's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there, it's cool. Maybe it's kitchen tissue, they look exactly the same. Take it off. Leave it there, it's cool. Way cool. I like this game.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Yeah.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of
It
information?
depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Your kill count. Yours will show kill count.
Yes. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Oh, yeah, I see.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. What do you mean? Is that all?
Naming convention.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
I don't want written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
Yes.
It's going to